Welcome back, everyone! This is Jaronitis bringing you Blast Off! Today we are starting on episode 35, and I am almost ready to start making new things. Well, actually, I am going to start making new things, but you'll just patience. You'll see. It's weird. Everything in this pack is weird. Nothing makes normally. What is wrong with the people who make this pack? Right, anyway, never mind. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make Galgadorian metal. Okay, this is the whole big thing here. Okay, enhanced Galgadorian metal is what we're working towards, which is made from an enhanced Galgadorian block, which is made by using the laser program on enhanced infused Galgadorian blocks. Okay, so to that end, last episode we started making atomic alloys and control circuits. We didn't make it to ultimate, but we'll get there this episode. I actually can make them right now if I need to. The other thing we need is the infused Galgadorian block, which requires blood and a drained Galgadorian clump. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. This requires all this crap in a pressure chamber. Now, when I looked this up, it's actually very interesting because a processed alumite component is basically a block of alumite run through a drill program. Okay? Now, when you do the math on this, when we were making Galgador before, that we've used all the Galgador so far, we've gone with one magical wood and a block of brass to make a lump of Galgador, which then you hit with the hammer on the anvil from that mob with the fish and stuff, Mariculture, and that makes it into one of these. So see, it's one lump to one lump. So that is one magical wood and a block of brass, and then a single ingot of each of these, plus ender infused obsidian to get one of these. Now, that's not very efficient, as it turns out. The Galgadorian block can be made from infused Galgadorian metal going through the laser, right? And then the Galgadorian block can be broken down. So what we can actually do here is use this to make this, then soak it in blood, and then we can break it down, and ultimately it's only going to use one block of brass for a block of Galgador, the Galgadorian metal. Okay, so that's actually saving us 8 blocks of brass. Okay, we're going to use the same number of osmium, alumite, and reinforced, and the ender core is going to require 4 magical wood to make one ender core, as opposed to 1 magical wood per piece. So this is actually saving us 5 magical wood as well. And the ender infused obsidian is also part of it as well. We'll use one set, 4 ender infused obsidian instead of 4 ender infused obsidian per. So we're saving all the way around there too. So what we're going to wind up doing is making this. This is actually going to be the cheaper way. So to do this, we're going to need to get alumite blocks, osmium blocks, reinforced blocks, and brass blocks, and we're going to need to put them in a drill program assembly table, or assembly controller assembly line. So I went ahead and set up a secondary assembly line, and we've got this over here. Oops, wait. There, that's fine. Yeah, now you say you're on standby. Good. All right, so what we're gonna do is, let's see. I made a bunch of reinforced metal, and by the way, the reinforced metal ate like 600, 700 of my iron, but I've got like 600 reinforced metal now, so I'm very happy with that. We're going to need quite a bit of this stuff, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to say we're going to make 10. 10 blocks. Let's hope that I have enough for that. Oh yeah, and I stood making brass. Oh my god. I really need to find a way to automate that, because otherwise I'm going to go crazy. Please tell me I have enough for 10. Yes. Probably not much more. No, still 247. That's fine. Alright, and alumite as well. And that means the only thing I'm missing now is osmium. Uh-oh. Yep, osmium's the problem. I've noticed that osmium does not show up from my orchid. Oh wow, I have just enough. The orchid apparently is not capable of generating osmium. So osmium is something that I'm going to wind up being very low on for like a lot. Alright, cool. So now this is working. And then we'll be able to toss this into one of my pressure chambers and make it into the stuff that we need, as long as we can get the cores. I think I have a couple cores. I have one core. That's grand. Okay, what am I missing for the cores? I am missing the magical wood. Okay, I know what I'm going to do there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go steal some things from my mob farm. I cleaned some of this out manually in between, so it's not too bad. But we're basically just going to steal all the bows. And we're going to put them all into the ME system. And that way we can just do a shift click and all of these enchanted bows will make us magical wood. Because the system will know to just use any bow of that nature. So this also cleans out a bunch of our bows, which is really cool. Alright, you get out of there. Alright, cool. So now we should be able to go make a bunch of magical wood using bows. Although I will still say I am pretty upset over the guy's decision to make it so that you can only get one magical wood no matter what. That to me is fairly crappy thing to do, to be honest with you. I mean, mod pack's hard enough. I don't need any extra hardships. And of course there goes the gold. Why isn't this working? I know he did not make it so that you can't use armor. Magical infused power magic. Boost the max enchantment level in your... That's fine. Okay. I know for a fact that this works. Okay, now we're gonna have to go... Oh, man, I'm about to get really upset. If he made it so that it has to be books and only books and you can't use armor anymore... Oh, maybe it's armor and you can't use weapons. Let's find out real quick. There. 4 pieces of enchanted chainmail. I actually didn't have any intention of using chainmail because I want to use the chainmail for other things, but that's okay. If it has to be books, I'm gonna get really, really, really upset. Are you kidding me? He actually made it so that it has to be books. Oh, this is just... And you only get 1 per no matter what. So... that means that basically all of these are worthless. Oh, no they're not. Oh, but that's going to be a pain. Okay, so I need a book farm. Oh dear. Oh dear, yes, 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 this will work, and I've got pretty much the perfect space for it. Crud, but I don't want... Oh, no, 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 why am I holding the healing axe? Ah, crud. Now I'm super saturated. It'll take me forever to where I can drink something again. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so he changed that as well, so, wow, that's really crappy. Oh, dear. Yeah, I need a book farm. That's what I need. Okay, well, in any case... Oh my gosh, why? That's just mean. Okay, let me think about this for just a second. I have an idea, but I need to get it full fledged. Hang on. Alrighty, I know what I'm going to do now. By the way, before I go away from this, because otherwise I'll forget, apparently this thing is very touchy about where the drill is. When I checked, it had placed the block, but it wouldn't go anywhere. It just said running, but nothing was happening. When I looked at the status here, it said that the laser was offline. And I was like, well, it doesn't need a laser. It's running drill mode, but I went ahead and got a laser, and I put the laser where the drill is, and it still wouldn't run. And I was trying to figure out what the deal was. I wound up putting the drill over here and the laser back over here, and it works as long as the drill is over there. So just keep that in mind. It actually does matter where you place these things. So yeah, just kind of a thing there. So let me grab these real quick, and I should be able to grab one of the cores, or the only core I have. And this should go into one of these. We'll toss it in this one instead of the other. And by throwing these in here, we should have this pop in and become a block of Galgadorian metal. Oh, well, the lump of whatever. The bloodthirsty lump of stuff. But, well, this will take a second. What we're going to wind up doing is I need a book farm. And a book farm means that I need a sugarcane farm. My sugarcane farm is fine, but it's a little bit on the slow side. So we need to do something to speed it up. And of course, when you think of speeding things up when it comes to growing stuff, cool, look, it did. Pull it out of there. Oh, that's left side. Sorry, right side. Thank you. And it should show up right here. Booyah! Nice! So now we should be able to put it in the blood over here, which I've put some blood together. Oh, yep, there's the particle effect. By the way, the blood, you can throw enemies in the smeltery, or you can put rotten flesh in there. Rotten flesh melts down to 5 millibuckets of blood per rotten flesh. So, very cool. Cool. So now this can be used. Right, so that's how you can make the enhanced. But instead of that, we can actually take it and put it in a laser drill machine, and that will make it into a usable piece there. So we should be able to put this over here. Please work. Resetting. Oh, it's... I was trying to figure out how to make the other stuff work, and I wound up breaking this side. That's okay. I can fix this side, and all I gotta do is this. Reset. Reset. Look, it does stuff. Well, cool. While it does that, I am going to go over here, and we're going to go ahead and get ourselves out our sigil. And a crafting bench. And let's see, I'm also going to need some obsidian. Well, I need a piece of obsidian. And I will need some diamonds, because we're going to do some dividing by diamonds. I know, it sounds like a great idea, doesn't it? Let's see, we should just need the 2. And of course we'll need some iron as well. Okay, so now this should be correct. Let's just double check. The etheric sword, did we change? Nope, okay, just those and those. Okay, good. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves an etheric sword. And if anybody knows anything about how this stuff works, you will know what I'm going to be doing here. Alright, ready, go. That, etheric sword. Yay! Alright, so now I should be able to put this in my personal crafting grid and get a soul fragment. Yay! I feel diminished. Minus 10% health. Oh dear. Well, you know what they say. Easy come, easy go. But now, we can actually go ahead and use this to make ourselves a reinforced watering can. Alright, so we've got that, which means now we just need some bedrockium. Now, we should be able to make the bedrockium. I've got a bunch of compressed cobblestone in here, and I actually double-checked on this. I think I should have enough for all 4. Yep, exactly right. And therefore, we should now be able to do this. Nice. Nice. Okay, so let's go downstairs real quick. on. Yes, look at it grow. That is beautiful. Now, we don't have any kind of autonomous activators or anything like that, so I don't know how I'm going to make this do it automatically. I'm not sure that Steve's Factory Manager can even do it. I know that you can have Steve Factory Manager do a bunch of things, but I don't know if actually, holding this thing right-clicked will be one of the things that it's capable of. But I'll have to see about that. It's definitely a possibility. But I want to make some annihilation planes, and therefore, just hold right-click, and as it grows, it will get sucked into the AE system. And that would be great, except that the annihilation planes are kind of a pain to make now. Because, of course, they require Galgadorian metal, just like everything else in the entire pack. So, that's kind of a small downfall to this whole system. But, it's small things, right? So I'm going to stand here for a few minutes and just grow a bunch of sugarcane, because I'm going to need a whole bunch of books. Now, actually, you know what? I can stand here. Let me kill two birds with one stone. Okay, first off, let's make sure we get all that. Throw all this in here. As a matter of fact, you can go in there too. I need to build another pressure chamber. And I also need to build a vacuum pump. So he's decided he's going to mess with me. Well, I'm going to mess right back with him. So I don't mind this at all. Alright. I'm just going to do one vacuum pump. I really don't feel like... Ah, crud. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. We are running out of compressed iron. That's fine. I can make more. Alright, let's just take... You know what? Let's do this the right way. We'll just put a bunch in here. And we're just going to tell this thing to go ahead and... You know what? Let's put it on this side so I can see it better. Put that stuff in there like that. And in theory, this is going to compress all the... Oh, let me get the magnet off. Alright, so this is going to compress all the iron, and that's good. And then it'll make all of the rotary blades that I'm going to need to make the vacuum pump. Meanwhile, this is still working its way through. Very nice. Is this thing done? Yes. And now we should be able to put this up here. And sweet. That actually worked out rather nicely. Alright, so now that I've got this, I could technically make an annihilation plane. But, to really make this effective, I want to do multiple annihilation planes, and I don't want to use the resources for that, so I probably will just keep doing this manually. I mean, if I have to manually water them, I might as well manually harvest them as well, right? So, I mean, there's something to say about that. Oh, man, there's something so horribly wrong with this. My poor Steve's cart. He just has no idea. What? How did... Oh, that's so awesome. I can grow all the things now. In any case, I should probably leave that alone. Steve! Steve, are you okay? Oh, man, you just started out on the run, too. Here, let me mess with you, like, horribly. Come on, Steve. Oh, man. Yep. Ah! No! Ah! Stop it! Oh, God. He's gonna be there forever. Anyway, I'm sorry. What was I doing? I was doing something important, wasn't I? Oh, gosh. Galgadorian metal. I was making something. What was I making? Oh god, I got distracted and now I don't remember. I don't have a brain. Are you still working? Good, we're still compressing metal. That's fine. Crap, I'm lost! Oh my. I'm trying to make... Galgador. Right. Right. So I've got the infused I've got that one from previously, so that's fine. But we're trying to make the enhanced Galgador. I'm sorry, I just got so completely and totally lost at this point. Okay, so the enhanced infused becomes the enhanced Galgadorian block, and that is in a laser program. But this is just the infused. So the enhanced infused. Ah, that's right. Okay, so I've got this. So I need 1 atomic alloy, 2 Eye of Galgadors, and 1 ultimate control circuit. Alright, so yes, the ultimate control circuits, we're going to break this down. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, so I probably am going completely different than I was going to, but I just don't remember where I was going with this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright, so that's fine. So there's 13 of those, which will then transfer into 13 of these, which will then transfer into 13 of these. Sweet. Alright, so that means that I need 1 of these, plus 2 Eyes of Galgador, plus the infused Thingamawatcher, and then the 1 atomic alloy. So this should make the enhanced infused greatness of awesome stuff. If I'm not mistaken, this should actually be really cool. And then I can use... Right? It does? Or I think I'm missing another step still. Enhanced infused Galgadorian block. Right, that makes that. And its uses... Oh, hey, look. We can use that to make Steve's factory manager. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, wow. That takes way too much to make right now. And there's the enhanced Galgadorian block in the laser program. Okay, so yeah, we're going to stick this in the laser program when we're done here. So I think that's it. Enhanced infused. And then we can toss this in here. There are so many steps to this. It's just crazy. But I think that's going to get that done. Nice. This is still working, and that's fine. So we'll be able to make 10 more of these before we're all said and done. We're going to need more atomic alloys, though. And the atomic alloys are going to be reinforced. That's right. Okay, so let's look and see how many of what we have in here. Oh, we got 3 atomic alloy, 4 reinforced. So let's go ahead and put those reinforced and make them into atomic over here. Nice. So that'll make me able to get that many more. So yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I can work with this. This episode has just been completely baffling. Stuff not working, stuff acting funny, not really knowing what I'm doing. Can you tell I don't know what I'm doing? I think it's pretty obvious myself, but, you know, maybe that's just me. Are you guys done yet? Yes. Come to me. We shall make my filters a reality. Come on. Come on. Come on. Would you put it down already? Yes. And thus, yay! Haha! Yes. Okay, good. Now, slice and splice. Go! Oh, hey, look at that. I even used that. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, duh. This. Oh, that's right. That's why I needed that. I needed that so I could make these. Booyah! Oh, why did I just shift-click that? Oh, I hope that wasn't a horrible mistake. Alright, one slice and splice. You know, now that I think about this, since I can't... Oh, there's no point. There's no point. I was going to use it to get the... Ah, screw it. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Shoot me. I don't care. Here, slice and splice. You go sitting right there. Yay! I made things. Okay, so the shears are fine. We need an axe. That's... whatever. I'm not even going to take one. I'm not going to make one. I'll go take one from over here. And we'll start this thing to automatically sorting because... shoot, man, what am I going to do? I don't even know. Axe. Something other than a golden axe, please. Golden axes have horrible durability. Axe. Axe. Okay, are we really just gonna... oh, yeah, a wooden axe here. Stone... hell, shoot, whatever. I'll take the stone axe. I don't care. But now we can make... filters. Oh my god, this is so irritating. Okay, so we need the Z-Logic controller, which is a zombie head, solarium, silicon, and redstone. Solarium. If I don't have any zombie heads, I'm gonna get so mad. Okay. Oh, well, we don't have much silicon. Solarium, zombie head, silicon, and redstone. Alright, so... it works! Amazing! Alright, so I'm going to take a second right here while this makes up. Then I'm going to make the filters, and then I'm going to go ahead and install the filters over here and put all the filtering on it. And we'll get back to you in just a minute once I get that all done, because it's just going to be configuring a bunch of stuff. So give me just a minute. We'll be right back. Alright, so I've got this generally laid out. I'll have to add to it as it goes. Basically, I've got this set up to export here, and I've got it set up so that only specific items are allowed to go into this chest. In this case, I'm doing a match metadata, which is only non-damaged items, and ignore NBT because I don't care about the enchantments on it, okay? So when I activate this, that's going to give me all of the non-damaged stuff listed here, and non-damaged stuff listed here. Now, I'll add to this as I find more non-damaged stuff that I can add into it. Okay, also, over here at the trash can, it's going to be the same thing. The only thing allowed in here, I'm going to ignore metadata and ignore NBT and just destroy anything that matches anything in this list. Okay, just because there's so much of it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do an always active here and watch it go. Hey, no. What are you doing? Why are you... you know, you kind of defeat the purpose of it saying... okay... no, match metadata. Dadgummit. Oh dear. Okay, well, that was silly, but that's okay. There, see, now it's pulling out stuff that actually needs to be pulled out. See, you gotta make sure you get your settings right. And I never do, because I'm a genius. So now we gotta come all the way over here and pull out all this stuff that has durability damage, because you can't melt something if it has durability damage. So we're just going to toss all this stuff to the side. That one's actually okay. That one will melt. Well, this one is now stuck over there. Alright, anything? Yes. Anything else? Oh yes, plenty of everything else. I knew something was wrong the instant everything started going wrong. Alright, this will be the last of the stuff I need to worry about for now. A lot of this stuff I will actually probably craft into itself. You know, combine it. until it is fully repaired, and at that point, I'll be able to do something cool with it. Yeah, well, not something cool, I'll just be able to melt it. So for now, you guys get back in there, and that'll be fine. What I'll wind up doing is, because see, a lot of these have enchantments on them, but I can always just combine them until I get something that I can actually melt. Just like that. So that actually right now is going to wind up over there anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so one more thing I want to do before we close this episode out, because this episode has been a mess. I've gotten some things done, but I was lost and confused a lot during it, so I feel like I haven't accomplished as much as I should have, but that'll be fine. One of the other things I want to do is, and I'll come back through here and I'll put in other stuff that needs to be taken out, because there are other things in here, I'm sure, that can be thrown in the trash or otherwise done stuff with. I never activated this one, did I? You know what? Let's double check and make sure we got this one right. Ignore metadata, ignore MBT data, just trash the stuff. Wait, that was... Oh, that was already always active. Okay, well, I guess I was already trashing that stuff. Or I did it and just don't remember. But that's fine. So, I want to go ahead and start the vacuum chamber working. So, I need to go ahead and make the vacuum thing like this. And I'm going to need some tubes. That should be fine. And I should have the rest of the stuff necessary right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and build this right over here because I have no reason not to. Except for the fact that I'm wasting air pressure by doing this like this. Alright, so we're going to run this over. I'm going to go ahead and build it right here. Seems like a good spot. Yes. Alright, so I want to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to build it one into the ground just because I can. Alright. Now, I should be able to go ahead and place one of these here. That should make it so that... Oh no, that's not the right one. I want to place it so I have an output here. So this one will be the input, and I'll place it from up top. Good, that'll work just nicely. We got that there, and why did I sink this into the ground? It actually would work a lot better up one. Oh well. Just ain't meant to be. It doesn't really matter. I don't need to see what's going on in this one. I made it small for that purpose, so that's no big deal at all. Now, I've got all that. I've got the input. I've got the output. I'll use glass just because. Oops. Maybe not. And multi-block form. Multi-block did not form. Oh, because of the floor. Oh, stop that. This is actually going to serve more than one purpose. I'm going to use it to strip enchants that I want to use, as well as enchantments that I want to have turn into other stuff. So, if we place this here, now if I remember correctly, we should put information, vacuum, supply pressurized air to the plus tube. Okay, so, and it does, yeah, so I got that backwards, that's fine. Put that there, and we should be able to go ahead and hook this in here, here, and here. So now this is going to go ahead and start vacuuming the system, and this one should then become a vacuum chamber. It looks horrible like that. I need to raise it up. I'll raise it up in between episodes. That's fine. Anyway, I'm going to raise it up, and then the vacuum can run while I do some other things. And I'm going to go ahead and get the sugarcane farm, and I'm just going to stand here and water the sugarcane for a long time as I get tons and tons more sugarcane, and while this is vacuuming down as well. So I guess mission accomplished, kinda. I don't know. This episode feels like it's just been a horrible mess to me. So if it's been a horrible mess, I apologize for the mess, but I am who I am, so get over it. Help spread the gaming!